12:45, we have live calls out of Margin.
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron. Felons.
And I like Alan. I think he's, when Roy decides that it's time, and top job.
Burnley are up to third in the Championship after Sam Vokes' late winner gave them a 2-1 victory at Rotherham. Early starters at the halfway point are just about out on the course. Wall and Mullen are making their debuts as professionals in the tournament and are currently on 11 under par. This is BBC 5 Live.
Good morning. Let's take a look at your weather now. An extensive fog across England, Wales and South East Scotland this morning. Dense in places will cause a few problems on the roads. Already is so at the airports as well. It'll be slow to shift for 1 or 2, but not completely going to around mid to late morning. Once it does, then it's a day of sunny spells. Once again, most places dry. However, if you are in the north and west of Scotland and in Northern Ireland, plenty of cloud through today. The odd glimmer of brightness, but the cloud could be picking up around the Highlands and Islands for the odd spot of drizzle. Temperature today, where the fog lingers, on around 12 or 13 degrees, up to around 17 or 18 in the sunshine. More mist and fog to come tonight. A cool start to tomorrow, but a bit more of sunshine developing through Sunday. Matt Taylor, 5 Live weather.
And on the roads, the M4 eastbound between 13 for Cheveley and 12 for the A4. There's a jackknife lorry. A bit of fuel spillage. 2 lanes are closed. 20 closed. The M20 southbound at junction 11A for the Channel Tunnel. Because of the incident overnight, the exit slip road is partially blocked and there's queuing traffic. At the M27 West
World Cup 2015.
Wales victorious over the Fijians and turning up the heat on England and Australia in Pool A. This afternoon, 4:45 kickoff. Scotland take on South Africa. Then 8 o'clock kickoff. It's England versus Australia.
Rugby World Cup 2015. This is BBC 5 Live.
Saturday morning on 5 Live, home of Danny Baker's sausage sandwich game. Will it be red sauce, brown sauce, or no sauce at all?
Very good morning, everyone, and thank you, by the way. I've forgotten. What is that expression? There's an expression about those who forget history. I don't remember what it is, but it's very good. I've forgotten I'd ask people to write down the names of bands that don't exist, but they thought they were going to form one day. Hold them up on a piece of paper, and we'll put them on. You hold them up, being shot yourself, because we've had hepatitis risk, typhlosion.
Phatic Communication is already on the Facebook page from David Langton.
Spell that for me.
It's PHATIC, Phatic Communication.
So it was going to be emphatic, and one of them said, no, let's be mysterious and just make it phatic.
Just keep it discreet. Keep it discreet, Danny.
Right, exactly. Write on a piece of paper and hold it up towards the camera and away we go. So there's been plenty in the first half hour. Probably won't be so much as we go on now, but that's not going to be Charlotte Green's fault. Charlotte, good morning.
Hello, Danny. How are you?
Couldn't be better.
Excellent.
Keep it up, Sparks. And we're all still reading here from the information that the Dutch are the tallest people in the world. The Dutch, Charlotte. The
I was
Dutch.
surprised to hear
Yes,
that.
that's extraordinary.
It is, although Richard Krajicek, of course, was a Wimbledon champion, and he was well over 6 foot, wasn't he? So,
Yeah, but in Holland they call him Tej. It is an extraordinary statistic. I mean, we were trying to get the show going this morning, but it simply wouldn't happen once we heard that. We went nuts. And
yeah, that is incredible.
Sorry, Charlotte, we're probably warm, but it leaks all over the place. Quarks, Q-U-A-R-K-S, you're aware of quarks, yes?
Well, vaguely.
Yeah.
I'm a terribly scientific bent, I have to admit, but yes, I am aware of them.
You're talking to us now, so you're leaning against the open door. Because I'm trying to explain to Lindsay that you can get a handful of them, you still couldn't see it, your quarks. And just to bring you up to speed, Charlotte, the word quark wasn't invented because the person who first took a guess at quarks liked the sound that seagulls make. So that's what quark is. I'm just bringing you up to speed there.
Well, I'm fascinated by that. You live and learn. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and as the old joke runs, this has been an education for you. That's taught me a lesson. Never do that again. Anyway, good morning, Charlotte. I don't know if you've ever heard the sausage sandwich extravaganza before, have you?
I have, actually. Yes, I have. Once or twice I have caught it, and it sounds great fun, so I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. In 15 minutes I'll ask you to reappraise that decision. You're a Tottenham supporter, aren't you?
I am, yes I am. Yes, I'm really delighted by their win last weekend.
Oh, just a bit.
4-1 against Man City. Terrific result.
And there's someone who's obviously the voice of sports results. Do you, while you're, it's not autopilot, I wouldn't accuse you of that, but while you're going through football results, do you reflect upon them? Do you think, well, that's a surprise, oh, that's a high scorer? Are you doing that internally while you're reading it?
Actually, there is an element of that, yes. So obviously I'm concentrating on what I'm reading, but there's also a part of my brain that is thinking, oh, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
Or, gosh, I wouldn't have expected that. Yes,
You do, yeah.
There's an element of that.
So
Yeah.
as you read the results, you're absorbing them as well.
Yes, yes, exactly. And sometimes, yeah, there are terrific surprises, or maybe somebody scored 7 goals. I think fairly recently scored 7 against somebody, and that obviously sticks in your mind a little bit more.
And it's a real pleasure to say 7, definitely. 8, and 8.
Even 8.
8, you say 8, and you...
Yeah, I think once I said 8. I forget who it was, but it was definitely 8-0.
And when you say the 8, you can't put an exclamation mark on it, but we know your eyebrows are raised. Your eyebrows...
I suppose internally my eyebrows are raised, but yes, you have to be fairly sort of low-key and neutral when you read the result out, yes.
And everyone would love to do that job, but that's because everyone thinks they can do that job. And there's only one, and you probably know it, it's not apocryphal, it's absolutely true, on the Old News at 10. And it's given to Reginald Bosanquet, but I don't think it was him. Who lost concentration during football results and ended up with a spare result. Yeah, and he said, and he looked at the end and just went, he said at the end of it, West Bromwich, so supposedly West Bromwich Albion 1, Leicester City 1, Sunderland 0, Bournemouth 0, Manchester City 3. It got out of whack somewhere. It got out of whack with one result at the end. The other two played them again at the time.
Nightmare about that.
Oh, no, that's nothing. It is the anxiety drink you don't need to get it. Look at the South 4. Oh, hang on, I must have got out of sequence somewhere. Tom, you'd love to have a crack at reading the football results, wouldn't you?
I would love it, yeah, it'd be ace.
Edit Marky Smith at the forum do it once, it's online if you see it, and you shouldn't get through so that's such a mighty office. Tom...
It's pretty depressing if you're all
I know, it is that. Because you have to, I mean, on Sky they have the League One games. We're in these days, Tom. I have it on
Come on.
series, watch, everything. But if we get beat, bang, I go, look, that red button, not watching that tonight, not taking that tonight, and I'll keep that going. How's the season shaping up for you, Tom?
That's pretty terrible, isn't it?
No, it is. Lindsay over here.
Great at all.
Lindsay's keeping her own counsel, but
It's a little bit more optimistic against Chelsea last week, though, but we have got things to do, so I'm not too hopeful.
Well, how do you feel about that, Tom? Does it sound like a wager to you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't be putting money on us beating Man City today.
No, I wouldn't.
It would be lovely if it happened, but, you know.
It's not going to happen, Tom. It's not going to happen.
It's unlikely.
Here's Dave in Cyprus. Dave! Yeah, in Cyprus, yeah. He's sheep, as they always say on Nottingham to knock out the other one. Dave, what business have you got over in Cyprus?
Well, I've been living here for 9 years now.
Well done. How's that working out?
It's nice. It's a nice place to live. It's certainly nice and sunny today. I'm looking at blue skies everywhere.
And forgive me for saying this, because I know inference, but you're not on the run or anything, because I think there is extradition there, isn't there? How come you decided to decamp to Cyprus?
Right, well, no, I didn't have to come to Cyprus. No. I just decided to. I got bored living in the UK and fancied a change. But
you did it. A lot of people say that.
You're a doer.
Wendy keeps saying, I just want to live somewhere up now. I think that's it. Let's go somewhere up. And Dave did it. Who are you playing for today, Dave?
I'm playing for the Ship Hotel Overton, Town Green Bowling Club.
Oh, Newcastle will suddenly feel lucky.
Hang on, let's break that down a bit. The Ship Hotel where?
Overton, near Morecambe.
Overton.
Ship Hotel Overton. And how comes you're playing for the Ship Hotel Overton?
Well, years ago when I used to live in Overton, I used to play for them.
Oh, did you? What kind of side were you?
For them.
How was it?
It was good. I used to enjoy it. I gave up when I was about 15, 16.
Oh.
I got interested in different things.
Yeah.
I'd like to come back to it now, but there's not so much crown green bowling in Cyprus.
Did you ever win any medals?
I once represented my county at a junior level.
And did you win a medal?
No, I don't think I
No, that's the question. You swerved it, but I got the truth out. Tom, you ever won any medals?
Only for stuff like go-karting on Saturdays.
That's it. Dad's got no medals. Dad's got no. And Charlotte, I should have asked this as a sausage sandwich game question. Charlotte, are you beribboned? Do you have medals for anything?
I used to win all the 400-metre races at school. I was a fast runner.
Did you? You still got the medals?
I've still got the ribbons, yes.
Oh, I found some in a drawer in the week. I won 800 yards once.
Really?
I did. I just went like a cork out of a bottle at the start. I thought, let them catch me, and nobody caught me.
Oh,
no,
wonderful.
nobody was more. Isn't it? It didn't work the second time, but anyway, here we go. We're going to play the sausage sandwich game, Charlotte. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you questions only you could possibly know the answer to.
Okay.
And Tom and Dave, trying to anticipate your answers, will score a goal for either Newcastle or the Ship Hotel Overton.
Yeah, if you can't beat the Ship Hotel Overton, we've got to
the Ship Hotel.
It sounds pretty decent, this bloke.
It does. He's out in Cyprus, but don't let that impress you too much and be dazzled. Tom versus Dave. Charlotte being our subject. And the first, I'm going to ask Charlotte in a second. And Charlotte, you can do the sums while I speak. The first phone number she remembers having indoors, her mum and dad's phone number indoors. The first one she can remember. The last part of it, like all phone numbers used to be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever it is. That last bit, the last 4 numbers of it. I remember when I was young, 9137 was the last of ours. So Charlotte, when you think about those last 4 numbers, add them up. So if it was, 1207, of course that'll come to 10. So add them up, those numbers, Charlotte. The first phone number you can recall having in your home. Add the last 4 numbers together. Tom, will that come to between 2 and 15? Yes, 2, because it could be double 1, double 0. We don't know. The sum will come to between 2 and 15. It will come between 16 and 24, or 24 and 36, because if it's 9999, that's the highest we can go, I suspect. So, if Charlotte Green adds together the last 4 numbers, the first phone number she can remember, will the sum come to between 2 and 15, between 16 and 24, 25 and 36? What do you suspect, Tom?